good morning and welcome to build day, I do believe, 23. We're about halfway through the build, or just a little over halfway through. And I want to say good morning. Not good morning, but good afternoon. It's 12:07. I'm just getting out here. I slept in this morning. Woke up about 4 a.m. with my back bugging me. Sat up for about a half hour, 45 minutes, went back to bed. Slept till about 10:30, almost 11. And I'm moving slow. I'm still kind of sleepy, but I'm not as bad as I have been the last couple of days. We got Kaylee in the truck with us. We just got done parking it. And she wants to get out and go do her thing, investigate the haunt. She does like to kind of wander through the haunt first thing in the morning and double check things on her own, smells and stuff. Because we get the local cats that come down and want to go through things at night. Breakfast of the day. Tall glass of milk and a big plate of oatmeal raisin cookies. That actually sounds quite good. I'm on a sugar high for this morning. I'm hungry for sugar items. Build today. Spider. We are going to be working over in the spider display. I got to get the 2 tubs, the max, and I think there's 3 or 4 bags full of stuff in there. I got to go through all that, get up what I can, and then I can turn it over to Sue, and she can come out and put up what she can, and we can go from there. Spider, I'm expecting to take most of the day, if not all day. We got a little bit done. I think we got 3 things done in there last night, all of them kind of time consuming. Got a lot more items in there that are time consuming, so we'll, like I said, we'll probably be in there the majority of the day, if not all day. Past that, one thing I did want to touch on, I was going to touch on it in the wrap-up last night, and I totally forgot. What is it this year with people? I mentioned in one of the earlier vlogs, it's been like about a week to 2 weeks, had a guy going over to the businesses across the way, and we were talking haunt. He gave me $23. He goes, here's a donation. Oh, cool. Thanks. And then, what was it, Wednesday night? Last Wednesday? It's Saturday today. So, yeah, it'd be last Wednesday. Didn't have the gates locked, but they were closed. Had a door-to-door salesman wander in. She goes, oh, the haunt looks so good. And stuff. What are your hours you're open? And I go, well, we don't open till we're set up. She goes, I thought you were set up. And I go, no, we're right in the middle of it. You're not supposed to be in here. That's why the gates were shut. She goes, oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize. And I gave her the hours and escorted her out and shut and locked the gates in her face. Kind of perturbed me. She did it right at dinner time. Pissed me off. And then yesterday, I had a family come wandering in. I was going to lock the gate shut, and, after we moved the truck, and I forgot, and just shut and barred them. And I had a family come in. I was over putting the werewolf together, so I heard him come in. I was like, what the hell are you doing in here? She goes, well, your sign says you're open 12 to... I go, yeah, it does. Right above it also says we're open October 24th through November 1st. It's not October. And her husband, her kid all just kind of backed off and said, oh, sorry. And I escorted them out. And the husband gave me a $1 donation. I just nicely told them, because they had a kid with them. I didn't want to go off on them with the kid with them. We're open the 24th through November 1st. You're welcome to come on back and go through as many times as you want. Oh, okay, we'll come back then. Thanks. And left. But I've been having that, even when I've been out front parking the truck, I'll have people come up to, like they're going to go through the gate. And I have the gate shut right now. And I've had to turn them away. I mean, the haunt's a disaster area. Not everything is set up. There's no electrical, no wiring. But there's stuff strewn all over the place. It's not safe to have people going through. And the sign does clearly state October 24th through the 1st. And it's just like, they're saying the hours we're open, but they're ignoring the date we're open. And it's just like, okay, come on. If you can read the goddamn hours, you can read the damn date, which is right above it. But it's interesting, and people are being free with money. I mean, I've made $25 on donations so far. We're not even open. So I wonder how the donation can's going to do this year. Anyway, enough with rambling. I've been wanting to vent about that for a couple of days now. On to Spider. Let's see where we can get to. I'll try to get you some more clips later on in the day. Hey guys, going on 5 o'clock. Figured I better give you a shot of what I've been working on finally, because all you had is the opening. And I'm not using my selfie stick, so this is going to look a little weird. So, you might get some fingers and some. But, I got 2 tubs, one tub empty, and this one's got stuff in it that Swan needs to put up. But I've spent the last 4.5 hours out here doing this. I got that done. Put that guy in the corner. And then over here, we got that guy done last night, but we planted that fake bush. It was supposed to have a longer stalk on it and a, be in a pot, and the stalk on the plant broke. The pot's still downstairs. So I figured, well, I'll just dig a hole, plant it that way, and it looks good there. Then you gotta look at the Black Widow behind and the Iron Maiden. The only thing I've got left to do is from this corner down to that corner. We're gonna stick some snakes going out back and forth across the wall and hang some down from the ceiling. I've got to do that next, and they're all in that bag. I've got to pull everything out of that bag and sort snakes, because there's other snakes in there Swan will be putting up. She is not going to be out here today. She spent most of the morning and a good part of the afternoon making homemade applesauce with apples we had left over from the market. So she's a little tired. But I don't mind, because I like her applesauce. Homemade is better than the store-bought crap. But anyway, that's what we've got going. I'm going to work on that hallway now, and that's going to take a little bit of time. And then we'll move over to the witch and get going in the witch. There we go. Turn the headlight off, and then our headlamp or cyclops eye or whatever you want to call it off. Last segment of the day. And then we'll have the wrap up. But I've got the witch done. It didn't take long. I got started on it just a little bit before dinner. And see, we got a non-battery, non-powered prop in there. We're going to put a witch hat on Kaylee and have her roaming back and forth, jumping on the fence at people. That'll give them a start. But witch display is done. I knew it wasn't going to take all that long. Only had those 2 pictures in one tub, or a half tub full of stuff. And then we moved the fan over here. Now, and Kaylee's going into the water room, and she's going to lose her light because I'm stealing the light. But I think I'll give you another look at Spider. Don't remember how much I showed you on the first one. Oh, I know I didn't show you this. And we got the snake hallway done. And that took about an hour to do, to get all those up and into place and in final positioning. I think I showed the rest of this to you. That guy's going to look interesting once we get his eyes on, sitting up there. And we made it over to here. Ouch. Just dropped the light. But anyway, gives you enough light to see my ugly mug by. We're done for the day. It's about 8:15. Water room should be the next display I get into, except I have nothing to do in there. It's as set up as I can go until we get the liners in, which won't be for another couple of weeks. So we'll be bypassing water room and moving over to Pirate tomorrow. So with that, we are going to go park the truck, and I'll give you your wrap up. Okay, end of the day wrap up, and we have Kaylee with us for the moment. She wants to take her baby to go in the house. We just got done parking the truck. Editor's note on this camera. I found something with the recording I definitely don't like, and there's no way of getting around fixing it. I've been noticing as I've been using this to show you guys things, some things seem a little too close. I want to zoom the camera out a little bit. Now, if I'm taking photos, I can zoom in and I can zoom out. But when I'm in video mode, I can't. I have to go with the settings that are on the phone. It will not let me zoom in or out with the video. I don't know if I've got something turned off in settings or something. Oh, I have to look. But as far as I know, this camera will not zoom in or out while you're in video mode. And I don't like that. There was a couple of times, like with the werewolf, I was showing you that. I wanted to zoom it out because I couldn't back up far enough to, get the whole thing, in the shot. Oh well. Something I'm going to end up having to get used to. Now, on to what we did today. I got out here late because I slept in and I needed to sleep in badly. I felt pretty good all day today. My mind hasn't been foggy and groggy and all that. But my body is slowing down. My stamina is shit anymore. That's what happens when you get old and gray-haired. Another reason why I keep my head shaved, because I'm starting to get really gray up there too with what hair I've got left. But anyway, we started work over the spider display, and it took a good 4.5 hours to go through and get done what I got done. Swan's are going to get in there tomorrow. There's still a little bit in a tub and a full bag full of stuff that needs to get put in, but that's on her end of it, not my end of it. And she's got to get that done before she can cobweb anyway. So she's hopefully going to come out tomorrow and work on that and get that done so I can get the tub and the bag out of that display. After dinner, or actually just before dinner, I made it over into the witch display and got started on it. It didn't take long. Witch is done. And I kind of mentioned last segment, the next display I should be working on would be water room. Problem is, I've got electrical, low voltage, pond liners, and the water wall to do in there. And then I got to get the pumps in and get them all wired and ready to go. I really can't, there isn't anything for stage 2 in there for me to do. Stage 3, on the other hand, I can get the black lights in, and do that sort of thing. So we're going to be bypassing water room, and we're going to be hitting the Pirate. I've got several tubs worth of stuff to do, put in over there. A few things to kind of move around and get into their final positions. So I'll probably take a couple hours over in the Pirate. But I can see us making it into Clown, which will be the last display to do. And don't know if we'll get Clown done tomorrow too or not. It would be nice to get both Pirate and Clown done tomorrow. So we'll be done with stage 2 and I can move into stage 3, which is getting all the AC out here running and wired. So, it's just interesting. But anyway, gonna call it quits. It's a little early, about a half hour early again. It's about 8:30. So, stay spooky, stay dark.